Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Man, that Mario Kart tournament 15 minutes ago was so fun. I can't believe we had such a good time, guys.
Man, it was so great. It
It's
was
crazy
so
that
good.
it's only 15 minutes ago that it
15.
ended.
I know. It just went by so fast. It was just so many people showed up. We sold out of
Tired.
everything.
It's so
Oh
late.
my
I
God.
didn't.
All of our merch is gone, so you're gonna have to go to the store online to get it.
No,
Um,
all of our merch is at Mixed House now. It's all of our
Do you guys
merches.
remember when we were all done playing the tournament? People were like, "Let's play more tournaments. Can we do more tournaments?"
There,
mhm.
And the bar was like, "We legally have to close at 2 a.m., but for you guys, we'll stay open till 4."
there was
It's
actually
5
one
o'clock in
guy.
the morning right now, and we're still playing. I mean, we just finished playing is what I'm
Just
saying.
finished it. Yeah,
There,
and we are like good to go.
there
I
was
mean, we're
actually
ready
one
to
guy
go.
that said that he wanted us to come and do it like every week.
Really?
Yeah, I think his name was
I
John.
didn't meet that guy, I don't think. I
He
met
was
Steve.
John was the
Didn't meet
guy that came to
Steve.
play Smash Bros at the end.
Okay.
Um, he'd been there the whole time, but was like, I suck at Mario Kart, so I'm not gonna play Mario Kart. But then we started playing Smash Bros. He's like, I'm down. And um, yeah, he said that he wants us to just do that, just play video games more at the bar. That there all the
That
time.
that would be fun. I mean, it's little things you guys could probably do too without me
Yeah.
because it
I
just
mean,
takes a while for me to
if we
drive up there.
if we get free drinks just for bringing our video games to the back
That's
of the
not gonna
bar,
happen every time.
No, 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 not every
That's
time.
not
No,
an
no,
oh
no.
every
man,
time thing.
It's because this was an event.
I could make it an event again every week. An event.
Well, I mean, they do that for the comedy guys and things like that. So
Yeah.
you
I mean,
never
if
know.
if I bring in people and those people buy things, I made the bar money. You know,
And I think one of the drinks that sold the most was the Mario.
the Mario was really good.
The Mario sold a ton of last night.
Hmm.
But
So
you did not expect that.
I didn't. I did
You
not expect
expected
that
the
one.
Princess
I
Peach to
expected the
really be
Princess Peach to be
yeah.
the one. Yeah,
I didn't like the Princess Peach.
it was really.
I didn't like it. The
Oh, I
Yoshi,
didn't.
the Yoshi one was okay. The Princess Peach tasted like watered down iced tea, and the Mario was really good. Hello, me, your host, coming at you live from my house. With me once again is Devin.
I didn't have orange juice
Mm.
to make a screwdriver.
I didn't have. I have orange juice, but I didn't use it. I mean, I did vodka and squirt,
No,
so it's
nice.
grapefruit
Oh my
vodka.
god, talking about squirt. Full stop. Never mind, it was a dumb joke.
Your mic went way down again.
Did it? Okay. I was just gonna say that. My God, it sounds so loud in my ear.
It sounds super quiet on Discord, and you're even turned all the way up. You're turned on. You're turned on 200%. So
I trust you, dude. Oh, okay.
squirt.
Speaking of squirt, is they have a watermelon squirt that's really good.
Isn't squirt a grapefruit soda?
It's just a soda, but then they made a watermelon one.
Okay, so it's not watermelon grapefruit. It's just a watermelon soda that with a squirt name on it. Got it. Yeah, it's interesting.
Back to my original thing though, is I didn't have any orange juice to mix in with my vodka to make a screwdriver, so I'm using a non-alcoholic blood orange IPA with vodka. I'm not sure it's gonna be good.
That sounds like it might be tasty. I would just mix a regular alcoholic blood orange IPA with some vodka.
Why?
Double
That sounds
dose it.
gross. It's not great. It's a mistake.
Bummer.
We've done something bad here today. What
Put
we've
some
done
put
is
some
not-
milk in it. That'll fix it.
Oh, gross.
It'll just curdle, turn it into cheese immediately.
That's what was surprising about the Mario doing so well last night was the fact that it was like had half and half in it, man. Half and half and peanut butter whiskey.
Right. You couldn't taste the peanut butter whiskey really at all because like they only put a shot of each of the liquors in there.
You could taste it.
I
What are you
could
talking
taste the
about?
peanut butter. I tasted the grenadine, and it tasted creamy. It was like tasted like creamy grenadine, which was okay.
Peanut butter was super strong. Not like that was like a strong drink, but like you could taste the flavor there.
I didn't taste any peanut butter.
Maybe you don't know what it was tasting like then, man, because it definitely tasted like that.
I guess I only tasted the one that you handed me. Maybe you already sucked all the peanut butter out of it.
Maybe.
I didn't actually buy one.
I was drinking it and then filtering out the peanut butter.
Although if I would have known that my drinks were free, I would have tried it. I would have tried all of them. I don't know why you lied to me the entire event.
Come on, that was very funny actually.
Stupid.
Everybody agreed it was funny.
Everybody's stupid.
They were like, yeah, that's kind of funny.
I would have also got way more drinks. I would drink way more. Didn't even know. So Mickey Mac.
Yes. What you want?
Let's talk about mayonnaise.
Talk about mayonnaise again?
So
Yeah, we've talked about mayonnaise. I mean, we kind of are like a mayonnaise focused.
So you are aware that I make my own mayonnaise. I've talked about that already.
Uh-huh.
A few weeks ago, Devin came over right after I had made a fresh batch, probably my best batch I've ever made, and he didn't want to try it. He was very nervous. He made me put it on a hot dog bun with some cheddar cheese, and he like took this tiny little bite, and then his eyes got really wide, and he like shoved half it in his mouth, and kept trying to get his wife to try it like 3 times, and offered to like trade salsa with me for mayonnaise. And I'm like, I don't even like salsa. I'll teach you how to make mayonnaise. But yeah, the mayonnaise blew Devin's mind. So
awesome.
It's official. I make good mayonnaise.
It was pretty good mayonnaise.
Oh,
It honestly didn't even taste like a mayonnaise. It tasted more like an aioli, but with like a mayonnaise consistency, if that makes sense.
My dad tried it and said it was tartar sauce, and I'm like, I don't think you know what tartar sauce tastes like, because
tartar sauce has
pickles,
like relish in it.
Yeah, it's totally different than
That's
mayonnaise.
The point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. Mine had garlic powder and oregano in it. Garlic and oregano mayonnaise.
Ooh, garlic and oregano.
It was good.
I just realized I don't have my light on.
Your face light?
No, it's really low. Now I'm really bright. There we go.
It doesn't look like it made that much of a difference.
I didn't notice a difference at all.
You look exactly the same.
Thank you, buddy.
Just as white as normal.
So what you guys nursing your little heads with today?
This is vodka and grapefruit soda.
Nice.
I didn't have any orange juice to make a screwdriver with. So all I had was a blood orange IPA non-alcoholic. So I poured vodka into that, and it's not very good. So I'm probably just gonna drink the butterscotch stuff instead now. You should
just smash the vodka though. Just smash it. Don't waste it. Just plug your nose and swallow the whole thing.
You know what? I'm at the age where I'm okay wasting drinks.
I hate wasting alcohol. I hate it.
Me too. It depends. It depends on how much is there. If it's half a drink, yeah, drink it down to at least,
I smash it. If I don't enjoy it, I smash it.
I'm not saying I'm rich, but I'm rich enough where I can let a couple shots go.
Alcohol abuse.
I went to the store to get some clamato because I was going to make myself a Bloody Mary. And then I just ended up drinking half the clamato because clamato's delicious.
Gross.
Oh, it's delicious, dude. But
what's clamato?
Clamato.
That was clamato, honestly.
Chlamydia?
Clamato.
Is that clam? Is that clam and tomato juice mixed together?
Yeah.
It's a tomato cocktail. Yeah, you use it for red beer or Bloody Marys or things like that. It's pretty good. But I went to get it, and then I walked by the beer section, and I'm like, oh my god, 2 of my favorite beers came out again because it's getting that winter time. So I picked up the Elysian Bifrost.
Nice.
Tasty. And it is. Ooh, this is from so Elysian already. So it's their Bifrost Winter Ale. Bifrost, the lovely winter brew, a bold pale ale with citrus and earthy hop characters, balanced with a smooth malt backbone. 8.3.
I do enjoy winter beers. They're usually really nice and toasty. Make me feel warm inside.
And then this one, hadn't had it in the can. I've only had it in the bottle. But this is the Widmer Brothers Burr.
The Burr. Hoppy
Burr.
red.
'Tis the season to curl up with a cold one. This smooth, well-hopped Northwest style red ale is the perfect companion for cozy sweaters and fireside cheer.
I think I'd
Roasty,
curl
toasty,
up.
full-bodied, smooth bitterness.
I think I'd curl up with a cold one all year round, probably.
Well, these ones actually are best in the winter. These are not good summer beers. I've had some, like I've saved them.
Like you saved it.
Or like they had some clearing out their old stock, and I'm like, yes, great. Not when it's hot.
Interesting.
It's like a Big Ballard IPA.
Like it warms you up inside or something.
It's heavy. It's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
well, I guess you don't drink stouts when it's warm either, so.
This is Guinness. I mean, I can slam a Guinness when it's
sure.
But
yeah, like you want sessions when it's warm. That's what you want.
Yeah.
You don't like drinking heavier stuff when it's warm.
Not really, no.
Yeah, I could drink stouts on a beach. Good. Good
that one. The drip went that way, not in my eye.
Like Devin.
Oh my god, that really hurt.
Devin got beer blinded.
Oh yeah,
So what's the plan for today? It's Saturday. Are we partying?
partying.
No. Devin's not partying.
Devin's not partying.
Devin's nursing a hangover and going to sleep.
No, I don't go to sleep. I actually slept the longest I think I've ever slept today. Slept till like 10, man.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's not like me.
Yeah.
I did go to bed at 4, so that's probably why. But it's like I never sleep that late. It's really weird. You wake up to a different world at 10 o'clock, you know?
Like the sun's already shining?
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
There's a time of day I never really like get to experience like as the first part of my day. So
You don't ever get waken up by the sun rays coming through your window?
No, I wake up before the sun's up, man.
Yeah.
I like to beat that guy.
Mm.
I don't. What about you?
Waking up that early?
No.
I think I woke up at like 9:30.
Nice.
Maybe. Got up, made coffee, started making breakfast, ruined the hash browns. Had to go wake up Jennifer. She fixed them.
How'd you ruin the hash browns, buddy?
I used water instead of oil.
Why would you use water?
Because when I first put them in, they started sticking to the pan, and I was like, oh, we got to put a little bit of water in there so that like the steam will help cook them. And I'd never made hash browns myself before, like just from scratch. I always had just made them from like a frozen bag. So I actually I grated potatoes and I was making like fresh hash browns. And yeah, I didn't think about it. I told Jennifer, she's like, yeah, you're frying them in oil. That's what makes them crispy. I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, so you put oil in the pan when you do the ones from the bag too?
You
just throw them in?
Because they're already pre-cooked. You just got to heat them up.
Right. Your oil is to keep it from sticking and to give it some flavor, or your baking grease or whatever you're using.
I don't know.
You're just raw dogging potatoes out of the bag?
I
mean,
I used to eat the Dino Nuggets frozen.
Water and frozen potatoes?
Ew. I'm sorry.
They're delicious.
Frozen Dino Nugs? No, thank you.
Right out of the bag.
Like suck on them until they like hydrated enough where you
you just bite a piece off like it's jerky and you just chew it and it defrosts in your mouth.
Oh my gosh, this isn't a joke, right?
This is not a joke. It was delicious. I did this all the time growing up.
And I'm weird for dipping good like my normal chicken nuggets in pudding.
No, that's still weird.
That's weird.
Also weird.
Well, because Dino Nuggets.
I think eating the frozen one's weirder.
Well, regular nuggets, regular Dino.
I don't have the 30 seconds in the microwave to cook these. I need to eat it now.
I would cook them, but I just grab one and chew on it while I was cooking the rest of them.
That's what I'm saying. You can't wait
30
seconds for the microwave to go off, so you have to chew.
It's like chicken ice cream. It's tasty because the Dino Nuggets are pre-cooked. They're not raw, like regular nuggets.
Why don't you just take that like baby food like stuff that's like pureed and use
baby
put that in the
food's disgusting
and let it? It's the same thing. It's literally the same ingredients. As
I hate baby food.
And you put that inside of the freezer, let it frost up a little bit. Chicken ice cream right there. That's the consistency
stupid.
you want.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want it to be breaded.
I mean, you can just bread the outside of it.
I'll
and
just
let it
buy
get a little
Dino
firm-
Nuggets.
Let it
and
get a
eat
little
them.
firm
Just
in
eat Dino
the
Nuggets.
freezer, and then kind of roll it in it, and then freeze it up again, and now you have your own.
That sounds like way too much work, and I could just buy Dino Nuggets and then eat them.
You could.
Mm-hmm. Don't knock until you try it.
I mean,
It's tasty.
I don't
take a nugget.
think
I would dip a nugget in
I'm gonna
pudding
do it.
for you.
Well, because that's delicious.
No,
That's why. Because
I
that's a
would do that
normal
one
thing
too.
people
I
would do.
disagree.
I don't think I would eat a frozen.
Nobody
Nugget.
dips chicken in pudding. That's not a thing.
Yes, they do.
Nobody eats a frozen Dino Nugget.
Yeah.
Some people do.
No.
At least one person on this podcast does.
At least 30% of the people on this podcast eat frozen Dino Nuggets.
Oh, I turned my sound off on my phone to be professional here. Oh, did you guys see these sweet patches we got?
I got to observe them frequently.
I think
Although we left the
they're really
instructions
cool.
here. You know how to apply them, right? You don't need the instructions.
Oh, I sew them.
You sew them on?
I
Okay.
sew my patches on. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Very nice.
Because the instructions
are going to be on the website soon.
The instructions said the best way to do them is to do a hot iron application.
Yeah, they don't stay on very well though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's good to do that and then sew it.
Mm.
But that's either gonna go on like a hat or a flannel or something.
Yeah, you should put it on like a jacket or a backpack or something. Something
Why don't you
very
throw it
good.
to your like skin or something like that?
Yeah, hot iron onto your
Oh.
arm, onto your forearm.
Commit.
Just melt it into
Commitment.
your flesh.
I mean,
Show us your commitment.
it's kind of a cool tattoo.
Can we get temporary tattoos of our logo?
Let's all just get real tattoos.
No.
God, no. Oh no.
What did he say?
I mean, I do have a SMF.
I'm gonna
brand
design a BPM brand, and we're all gonna brand each other.
No, thank you.
on
We're
our
gonna go-
tushes.
I am not cattle.
Yeah,
On the
exactly.
tushies.
I'll do it. I'll do a
need-
temporary tattoo. Let's do like some. It's like the henna style, but it's like.
When you get
BPM.
the smallest like real one, just real.
No, thank you.
Why don't you just tattoo it on your eyeball? Just
That
and
sounds
nobody will ever know about
horrible.
it. And
Sounds
Your
horrible.
lip.
yeah, a little lip.
It's just BPM, just right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where do you work? Ugh.
It'd be like a gang, you know, like you
Oh,
have to show
no.
your bottom lip to be able
So
to
we-
hang out with us.
I hate it.
Start becoming like juggalos.
Yeah, exactly. This is the following we want.
Yes, juggalos, please.
Mm. Are you guys excited for the Halo update in 3 days?
Is that the one where they had co-op?
They already co-op and a bunch of other stuff too.
Co-op, yes, thank you.
Are we playing, guys?
I would like to.
I think that'd be awesome.
I would love to do that.
Is it just two player?
It's
co-op?
4-player,
Is it 4-player co-op?
4-player co-op.
Oh my gosh, we're playing, guys.
Mhm.
Play.
Yep.
We're gonna be just Spartans just slinging through the trees.
What day is the 8th? That's Tuesday.
I think one of the funnest things on the campaign is to use the grappling hook.
Grappling hook's
And
amazing.
Just grabbing the tops of trees and just
Oh yeah, Spider-Manning it through the
yeah,
world.
just
I upgrade that first. I upgrade the grappling hook first. Like I'll do I'll do like one in shield. I don't care about the drop shield or like the other stuff like the radar. I do like one in the shield core and then I just max out the grappling hook.
Oh, well, do you play? You don't play on the hardest mode though, do you?
I've played all except legendary. I haven't
Okay.
done legendary yet.
I play on legendary. Though that radar comes in handy in legendary, like
Because of the cloaked ones?
because of that, and like, oh, I don't think there's that many people in here, and like, oh no, there's 30.
Hmm.
Look at all the red dots.
Yeah. There's one of the achievements is to do a lasso run, which I hope that's able to be completed in multiplayer because playing it single player is torture.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I die, I lose 2 hours worth of progress. It puts me back to the last mission checkpoint. It doesn't put me back to my last save anything.
Yep. That's how lasso works.
It's horrible. So like I'll be playing like for half the day and I'll go through a whole bunch of stuff and then I'll get randomly stabbed by a cloaked elite and I'll go back to the beginning of the game. It's like, nope, you're done. It's horrible.
Uninstall.
Yeah, they made me stop playing. I like rage quit the game. I was like, nope, I'm not playing that anymore. I'm waiting for co-op.
Have you guys ever got so mad at a game that you thrown your controller or snapped a controller or anything?
I've never broken a controller.
Mm-mm.
Me neither.
I value my stuff too much to do that.
My cousin got so mad. He's playing Call of Duty or something one day. And he got so mad, and he just went snap, just crunched his Xbox controller. Like, dude, that's $60. What's wrong
Yeah.
with you?
Yeah.
I've
remember-
gotten to where of like, nope.
Yeah, not done it. Yeah. I remember growing up, me and my sister were playing some sort of, I think it was like Crash Bash or something like that. And that was the only time I've been around somebody who just threw a controller and accorded one at that as hard as she could. And she was like 5, just threw it as hard as she could against the wall. And then she was restricted from playing PS1 after that. But
It's always great when it's corded too, because not only is it hurting the controller, it like rips everything out of the wall.
oh yeah, no, it
Mhm.
super pulled the game system out of there. So
Yeah.
And then those sensitive black discs just.
That was one good thing about like the Wii remotes and the Switch Joy-Cons is that they tell you to tie them to your wrist.
Yeah,
so
but I
then if
think
you
the
get
better
mad, you
thing-
can just throw it and it comes back and hits you in the face.
The better thing was the people that didn't do that and just threw them into their
Oh yeah,
playing tennis or golf. Or
yeah. There's like a
something.
Joy-Con lodged into the television.
I don't understand that. I never strap that to my wrist at all. It's the dumbest thing ever to strap it to your wrist, and I don't understand how people throw it actually.
It's
It's a mental block because you think you're actually playing tennis and then
No, you don't think you're actually
It's
playing
gone,
tennis.
you know?
You're playing this weird little me thing.
no people get really immersed in it.
What? This is an immersive sim.
People get really immersed in things. I'm telling you.
Esports is not an immersive sports sim.
It's like the people that put on a VR headset and then run into their wall. Like they think it's
Okay.
just one. It's just one sense. It's just your eyes. You lose one sense and you think you're in a different world.
That's different though, because that one's completely different.
I think that's also silly. I think they're both silly.
Dude, I play.
They're grown humans doing this. I question their brain power for the ones who end up actually doing this.
Although my mom did it. My mom did it. You know that there's one of the VR games where you're supposed to step on a plank. I don't know what it's called. And you like look down at the city and everything. And we told her to jump off the plank. And so she actually jumped and face planted on the ground. She didn't just like step off the plank. She literally like, okay, and like smacked on the ground.
I am totally like on board with that though, because when you're in that, you lose what's around you. Like
I don't.
I mean, playing the right games then.
No, I've played lots of super immersive ones. I'm always aware of where I am in the room.
Yeah, same.
And I don't get that immersed in it.
It's not like I mean, you have your spots of things, but I'm saying like it's what was it? I played it's Resident Evil, not the newest one. It was the one in the house.
I don't know. I never played
Village
any
is
of
the new one. It was the one before that. It was the first person one. It was like in the bayou or something like that. It's real creepy. And yes, Biohazard. And you had to go through it like in the main area, like where you're walking down this path, and there's like this dead body or like an animal or something, and there's crows. And I'm playing it in the VR version of it. I already played through the game. It's totally fine. I knew it was coming, and I knew the birds were going to fly away. But just having that and like listening and like looking at everything and walking up to it, and then as soon as those birds flew away, it actually like scared me. And or like I tried to like reach down and touch something, or like tried to step over something because it. I just didn't realize that it wasn't.
You get really immersed in it then.
Certain ones, yeah.
I think also I'm constantly reaching my arm out and checking the boundary of the VR.
Oh,
Constantly.
See, I don't.
So I'm always re-getting my bearings every time I move. If I take a step, I'm like, all right, there's the walls. Like every time.
Oh, see, I can't do that.
I have to.
That pulls me out of it.
Well, because I don't want to hit something with my foot while I'm walking. So I
have a big spot though too, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I push my couch back and I take my living room over with some VR. So it's like a good, 10 by 6 feet of space. But yeah, I always whenever I lose track of where I am in the room, I reach my hand out because I have the boundary set to just show itself if you get close.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I reach out, I can see the room, and then I'm good. Like,
yeah,
just for a second.
Mine does the same thing.
Yeah,
That one, yeah.
That's very helpful for me.
Who is it? I want to get Boneworks. That's the one. I wanna get.
Boneworks is amazing, but it's very motion sickness inducing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's insane compared to other VR. You need to take some Dramamine and put on the little acupuncture wristbands before you play it because it's
Oh, really?
it's insane because of how it's so realistic and so much physics are involved. Like in most VR games, you kind of feel like you feel like you're watching a screen, like you're moving through, like you think you're a camera floating.
Yeah.
In Boneworks, because your hands can grab everything moves around you like it's real. Motion sickness can happen way easier in Boneworks just because your brain disconnects that your body's not actually moving. It's kind of weird.
That's interesting.
It's awesome. It's an amazing game, but I got motion sickness after like 5 minutes of it, and I don't normally get motion sickness for most things.
Arizona Sunshine did that to me on the PlayStation. That VR game just it's a fun game, not good for PlayStation VR. It's real, like your turning is real gritty. And just but I powered through it and I beat that game. It's a hard game.
Speaking of PlayStation VR, the new one just came out.
Oh,
Holy
yeah?
crap, $600 for it, dude? That's more than a PS5.
Just get an Oculus Quest. It's a Meta Quest. Get a Quest 2. That's everyone who wants to ever get into VR, I recommend get a Quest 2.
Because you can hook it up to your Steam.
You can hook it up to your PC if you need to, or you can just go do regular stuff. Like it's the best budget, powerful VR system. It's perfect.
Yep.
Unless you're gonna like rig up a whole VR room with like sentries on the corners and everything, that like full body tracking, and you're gonna spend $2,000. Just get a Quest 2.
Oh, have you guys seen those the big rooms where you can walk around the whole room? We should do that. I think there's one in Seattle. We need to do that.
Yeah, there is.
I want to do that. Awesome. I want to do that if they have non-horror games. Like if they have sci-fi games, I want to do it. But all the ones I've seen are zombies.
Oh.
I've never seen any that are like sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, those are fun too, though.
I don't want to do a zombie one.
Did you get too scared?
I don't like zombies.
Well, yeah. I know that, but
no spoopies. I wouldn't enjoy it. It's not that I'm scared. It's that I wouldn't enjoy it.
It's because you're scared, huh?
Not because I'm scared.
It's okay. If you're scared, it's okay, man.
It's not because I'm scared. I don't enjoy horror games.
I don't know
I don't understand the appeal to it.
You can be scared, and we still like care about you, man.
You judge me for literally everything, even if you made it up yourself. You judge me for it.
But I wouldn't judge somebody for being scared. You know, like that happens. And my daughter gets scared about things.
I'm not scared of it.
Sometimes she's scared of the dark. You know,
I am a little bit afraid of the woods now because I had a mishap a few years ago, but I went out. I think I told the story before. It was one summer and nice and hot, and afternoon, I decided to go out walking, just not too far from my house, and it was a nice like open spot, kind of out in the woods. And I went out there and I was hiking through, and I found a nice spot where the sun was shining in on this log, and it was like a nice curve. So I just laid down and rested, but then I fell asleep. And when I woke up, it was dark, and I lost all my bearings, and it freaked me out because I didn't know where I was. And so I like scared myself and like ran out of the woods and hurt myself and everything like that. And now the woods have I have that weird fear of being in the woods alone now. But that's why I'm going out and doing that stuff too, like bushcrafting, because I'm like, never was like that. I used to go out 8 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. Didn't even care. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay to be scared about stuff.
It's okay, man.
Yeah.
I'm not scared. I just don't like it.
Hard swallow.
Wipes away a tear.
So, Mick, do you remember that bet we had a couple months ago about the Mario Kart tournament?
Yeah.
So I think that means
more than 5 people showed up.
They weren't organic viewers. They were all our friends that we invited.
We had. My dad counted. There were 6 people that showed up.
But they weren't from the podcast. They were just in the bar.
That's fine.
That was not the bet. We can go look at it.
No,
it's recorded. That was not the bet.
They're organic fans now. So that's
nice. No, it was supposed to be from the podcast. That's what it was. People who listened to the podcast and thought,
Mhm.
I want to go to that event because I heard it on this podcast. That did not
Yeah.
happen. There was zero.
There were so many there.
There was zero.
Yes, there was a few.
No, there were people that we invited personally. That's not the same thing.
Yeah.
I think you owe me
Actually,
$20.
didn't invite anybody.
There actually was going to be some people that were going to make it who heard it on the podcast, but they couldn't make it because they're in Oregon. And the weather was horrible.
Mm.
Yep. So
Looks like you owe us $20, Calvin.
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Doesn't matter if they were going to make it. They did not make it. There were zero
Time to
people.
they were there
pay
in
Piper.
There were
spirit.
zero organic
There in spirit.
participants for the podcast. There was zero.
I don't know. I feel like there was some.
There was
some.
zero. Nobody knew about the podcast. When the people walked in, they were like, "What's this?" And we're like, "Oh, we're BPM podcast." That's what happened. There was nobody that walked in and was like, "Hey, the BPM guys."
Calvin, hey Calvin,
What?
I need you to move your head 6 inches back.
No.
6 inches back.
Nope.
Okay, then move the mic 6 inches forward.
This is how close I want to be to the mic.
You sound terrible, though. I want to make sure it's
I
very
sound
clear.
spectacular.
You
actually,
understand that you don't sound good.
I sound amazing. I've listened
Okay.
to the recordings.
Well, I just want to make sure you understand that. That
Yes,
does not sound good.
I sound great. This is how good. This is how goodness sounds. You're going to be the one that sounds all quiet and distant in the recording. I'm not going to be like
I
that.
don't think so, buddy.
Mhm.
I don't think so, man. That's okay, though. I
Uh-huh.
respect you, and I respect your
Because I haven't changed these settings on this mic at all. So this is the same perfection that I've been displaying the whole time.
Minimal effort. Just don't touch it.
So I said it exactly how I need it to be, and then that's what it is.
It doesn't sound great. Nah, it's fine. Just great. It's fine.
It sounds great.
You said it and forget it. It works just fine.
If I use it the same way every time, then why wouldn't it sound great every time? You know, I'm not changing anything. It's not like when we go live somewhere and
Maybe
we bring
you
the mixer
changed. You ever wonder
and
if maybe
all
you
the
changed
dials
as a
get
person?
changed.
One day your voice might have a different quality than. Why did you have to move actually closer to the microphone for that? You took the opposite of my advice and actually moved closer.
That's
to
how
do
I felt about what you were saying. I wanted to display it in a nonverbal communication. That's the way what you're saying makes me feel.
Yeah, guys. You guys tired?
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
tired. I'm just
Maybe
browsing.
coffee.
I'm browsing through my Steam library trying to figure out what I want to play.
What else are you guys doing today? What else you guys got planned on the agenda?
Video
The old
games and
edge.
alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah, play some games. I got cleaning up some stuff. Still put some stuff away from last night. Other than that, not a whole lot. I gotta go get my daughter at some point. She spent the night at Chris's house. I
Very
got to
nice.
spend the night with his daughter, so he can come out and play games with us. It's
Cool.
pretty great.
My wife and my cousin are gonna go to Devin's house today
Again.
Oh, right.
because my car is still there.
Oh.
And it has all my stuff. It has my Switch in it. So
Ooh, might go grab that.
Is
it's
that
locked.
Gorillas shirt you're wearing?
Mine?
Looks
Yeah.
like it.
No, it's it's like the Gorillaz album cover, but it's called Bounty Days, and so it has Dengar.
Oh, instead of Demon
Boba,
Days.
Bosk,
Oh,
and IG-88.
That's cool. That's a cool
nice.
reference. I like
Yeah,
it.
I do like that.
that might be my rec for today. My get wrecked is Ripped Apparel on Instagram is RIPT Ripped Apparel. They do some pretty cool shirts like this.
Nice.
I bought a lot of them actually.
Cool.
Nice.
I always like shirts like that are like good, like done well. Where you
Mhm.
like 'cause I wasn't sure if it was the Gorillas or not. Like, so it's good to them. Good to them. I'll check them out.
I didn't like the shirts that we got from Printify or whatever the play website that you used.
You didn't?
I didn't. The fabric on them feels starchy even after you wash them. They're not soft.
Well, that was just the shirt that we chose.
I guess, but that was like the cheap version. Whereas the cheap version from the Streamlabs one is like super soft cotton all the time.
Hey Mick.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, man. Okay.
I was comfortable with it.
Devin,
It wasn't that bad. Bro.
I'm sensitive about clothing. The feeling on
sensitive about
my
everything.
skin. That's not true.
Name one thing you're not sensitive about.
Your mom.
I don't even know what it means. She listens to this podcast. I wanna make sure
I'm
you
not
understand that.
sensitive about her.
That's good.
I don't know what else you want me to say.
I'm going to a hot pot restaurant today. I've
Oh,
never
yeah?
done hot pot
Oh,
before.
cool. I've
You're
never
gonna
done hot pot either.
You're gonna be sweaty.
Why would I be sweaty when I'm doing hot pot? It's not like I'm
Hot pot
slaving-
makes you sweaty.
Why does it make you sweaty?
Just
It's not like I
trust me,
get like
it does.
meat sweat from it or something.
No, it's just hot. It's like you're in a sauna the whole time. So you should wear like a wife beater and shorts when you eat hot pot, probably.
the official uniform of hot pot eaters is a wife beater.
It's gonna make you really hot. I'm telling you. Like you're eating freshly boiled food the whole time, and there's steam everywhere. You're gonna be hot. It's a hot dish.
I think that has to be our next shirt is a wife beater that says official hot pot uniform.
That would be good. We're gonna add that to the list of merch. I
would like it to be a one piece actually, where it blends in from a wife beater to cargo shorts, all in one like romper almost,
That'd be
then
expensive.
It says,
Oh, romper. We could do that.
It'd be expensive.
I'm sure we could make some rompers.
So what do we got? So far we got meat plus fire equals barbecue or something.
Yep.
And
we have
it's cinnamon, you clown.
Cinnamon You Clown, Fly Till You Die, the butterfly motto.
Yes.
And now the official
hot pot uniform.
Hot pot uniform. And it could just be that. You'd be sure it just has a wife beater with cargo shorts, like
yeah, that's true.
like the
Sure.
engine part.
With the depiction of it.
Yeah, that'd be good. No, look for that in the store. Coming soon. Whenever we decide on the store.
Yeah, and we gotta make sure we like don't just do like just wife beater cargo shorts. You gotta add like deodorant and like a sweatband or something.
Accessories.
Yeah. Gotta accessorize it. That's good. It's a good idea.
So Colin was there last night and surprised us all with this awesome gift. I'm gonna grab mine.
Some podcast themed dice towers. Mine is also in my car at Devin's house still.
Oh no. No, looks like a PBR. But it's not. Dice tower. So sweet. And it's magnetic. Did you guys notice that?
I did not.
So the lid stays on, it won't fall off.
That means
Really
you could
cool.
you could store the dice in it upside down.
No.
Good.
It's not that strong.
Good.
Why would you store the dice in it upside down?
Well, because where are you going to store your dice from? Where are you going to store them?
Dice bag.
What dice bag?
Why do you not have a dice bag?
Why would I have a dice bag?
Where do you store your dice?
I have a box for mine.
This
Well,
is
I
mine,
guess-
by the way.
I rolled a 7.
Rainier.
Renier.
I guess the dice that I do have are
It's
in
really cool.
a
It's really
bag,
quick.
but
Wait, watch this.
Yeah, the magnets work really well. It's very
Yeah.
nice. It's very well made.
Thank you again, Colin. These are amazing.
Thank you very much.
awesome.
Now just waiting on my bar. He's been working on that for a few years.
A bar?
A bar. Yep.
like a bar of soap.
Like a bar from a house.
For-
I'm trading him a bass for it, a bass guitar and an amp for it.
Gotcha.
Where's the bar going to be?
It's gonna be in the house. It's a really nice one.
Where in the house?
I don't know until we get it. Probably where
Okay.
the old bar card is.
Oh, like in the middle of your kitchen type of thing?
It's not in the
No.
middle.
Oh no.
No.
Oh yeah, the one right next to the door to the kitchen where you have all your liquor.
Forgotten where he lives.
The
That
cart with all of the alcohol.
No,
in
I
it.
was trying to think. Because I was thinking of like the kitchen island is technically like a bar, but it's not. It's like you're talking about
idea is
your liquor
actually-
cabinet.
It's a bar cart.
It's a liquor cabinet.
No, it is a bar cart. It literally is a bar cart. A liquor cabinet has doors. It's a cabinet.
What if you remove the cabinet doors? Then what is it?
Then it is no longer a cabinet.
Damn it!
Now it's a cubby.
Did we already talk about open concept kitchens?
I don't think so.
This is
Yeah,
our
you like
segment.
open concept
The home design.
I love open concept kitchens. I want to remove all the cabinet doors from all my cabinets in my kitchen and just have them be open.
Oh, no. You don't want them to be open, bro.
Yeah, I do.
The only way
Nah.
the only way that you can get away with that is if all of your dishes and every single thing is all uniform and nothing is put in where it's like out of place.
Why?
Everything has to have a place because otherwise, then it's gonna look like just like stuff shoved in places. It's not gonna look good.
Most things have places. There's like maybe like one little spot of Tupperware that looks kind of shambly, but most of the stuff, like there's one spot where all the cups go, one spot where the plates go. Everything is organized, other than one Tupperware area that's got a few stragglers just because of how we use them.
Right. I just feel like it doesn't look good if it's not. Like,
I don't know.
That's kind of a modern thing. Or like everything has to look the same. All the dishes have to be the same if it's open like that. Otherwise, it doesn't look right.
I just like knowing what's in the cabinets without having to open the doors. I don't like
Know
opening
where
the
things are
doors.
in your cabinets.
No, like I mean like I don't like opening the doors and then the thing that I want isn't in there. I want to just be able to see that it's. I want to be able to see if it's there or not.
The ultimate laziness. The act of opening the door.
I don't want
is
to walk.
too
I
much
don't want to
exertion.
walk over
a
to it.
cabinet. I could just.
I'm gonna walk over
Not-
to
not-
it and look for it, and it's not in there. I just want to see if it's there or not.
But how can you better have really good eyesight then?
I wear glasses. My eyesight's great.
I wear glasses too. My eyesight sucks.
Maybe you
I
need to
wear
get a new
glasses.
prescription.
I have perfect 20/20 vision.
I mean, like the glasses make me be able to see what's in my cabinet from across the room. I can see if my cup is in the cabinet or not. Because I wear glasses.
Maybe physically you actually need to take those steps over to the cabinet and then use that motion of your arm swinging it open. Your body is telling you that you need to do that.
My
to
body's
be
telling me
healthy.
that I need to throw away all my cabinet doors.
I don't know. I think this is like baby steps leading to like Wally. Like
What?
how the
It starts with
Wally.
cabinet doors.
yes, because it's like
No, because
you're eliminating the steps that
I know
the little bit of walking that you get that's probably keeping you alive.
I would
know,
still be walking into the
keep
kitchen to
pushing ya.
get the thing. I just want to be able to know where I'm going first. I don't want to walk to the wrong place first and then have to walk somewhere else because actually my cup that I want is somewhere else. I just want to know where it is. I want to see, okay, the cup that I want's not in the cup section, so it must be in the dishwasher. I'm still walking in the kitchen,
But
open the dishwasher, get the cup out.
Wouldn't you feel it would be more ideal is if the sealing robot could actually pick the cup up out of the cabinet for you?
I don't
and
have a
then
sealing
hand deliver
robot.
it to you? But wouldn't that be nice if you did? Wouldn't that be nice if that?
It'd be
could just
nice if
happen
I had a butler robot like in Fallout.
and where it just deliver it to you.
Just did
Then
everything.
you wouldn't have to get
Cooked
up at
all
all.
my food, cut my grass, gave
You
me
could
emotional
never
support.
leave that chair if you.
You could you can always get like 3 of the same cup and just have one in the cabinet, one in the washer, the one with you at all times. So
I
you always will have
had
your cup.
4 of them, but one of them just broke. So now I have 3.
Oh, so then you're good then.
It's this
One's always dirty.
cup.
One's in the cupboard.
Yeah, but I
one's always in your
want to
hand.
just be able to see where it is. That's what I'm saying.
Why don't you just buy solo cups and you just have a mass stock of solo cups? that
I don't
you
like
just drink
I don't like solo cups.
What if you just have a mass stock of like glass cups that are just cheap and you just use those and you just throw them away when you're done? So
That
way
sounds like a way more complicated resolution than just removing my cabinet doors. That's what I'm saying. Just get rid of the doors. I don't like doors on my closets either. I want my closets to be open as well.
you like doors on rooms?
Doors on rooms are fine because of privacy, because then I can be naked in my room. But I don't see why I would need to hide my belongings in the closet. Just it's a space where they go. So just why do you have doors on it? You already know what's in there.
Nicer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dumb. It looks secluded.
It looks
like
nicer.
I'm sectioning off parts of my room.
Well,
It makes the room look cleaner and less cluttered looking.
No.
It's
only if the closet was messy. If the closet is organized, then having the doors off would make the room look more organized because you see where all the stuff are.
My camera just stopped.
Yeah.
Nick's camera's broken.
But I get what you're saying, but also like unless you have clothes that are very neatly color coded and organized, it looks cluttered. I'm going to tell you that right now. Mismatched clothes that are hanging up inside of a closet, will not ever look organized.
I don't know.
Not cluttered.
I'm not trying to show off my room to realtors or anything. So if I enjoy it, that's all that matters, really.
Sure.
If I enjoy seeing where my stuff is without having to open a door,
a cluttered lifestyle, and
it doesn't feel cluttered to me. It feels efficient. It feels efficient to me.
it's not about whether it feels that way to you. It's the fact that it is.
It is efficient. Also, yes, it's more
No,
efficient.
it's cluttered. Sorry.
No, it's efficient.
And
Clutter because
No.
clutter is subjective, but efficiency is not.
It is actually.
No, because if you time something, you know what's more efficient. If it's faster, that's more efficient. That's factually more efficient if it's faster. Whereas clutter is all about the eye of the beholder. It's all how you feel about it.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, because some people would say that mixed studio is cluttered, and some people would say mixed studio is just organized with lots of things. It just depends on how you feel about it.
No, it's cluttered.
He would agree it's
It
cluttered.
depends.
Everybody would agree it's cluttered.
It is cluttered. It is cluttered. Yes, like especially at this moment, it is cluttered. There are times when it is organized, but it still is pretty cluttered.
Mick, I feel like I'm talking to a fence when I look at you.
I know it's great, isn't it?
This is our new co-host, is the fence, mixed fence.
I don't know what's going on with my camera. It's getting dumb.
Somehow you green screened your entire wall, and you and your chair.
Well, my camera just died, and I don't know why. But yeah. So I'm just gonna try to fix that too. Well, I don't mind the like open layouts on houses. Like usually it's pretty nice because it makes it like nice and open. But I do like having like sectioned spots too. I think.
Yeah, I prefer things to be sectioned. Unless I had a very fancy house with fancy dishes, I would want cabinet doors and stuff. I mean, like, unless you have Kardashian level, like, glassware and stuff, you should have cabinet doors to hide your ish.
I'm back.
I want everything to be open and visible.
Okay.
I got nothing to hide.
Enjoy your house looking cluttered then.
It won't look cluttered. It'll look organized and lived in.
But
and
closets
efficient.
though, closets now, if they're out in a room, like in the living rooms like that, needs a door on it.
Who has
Things
the
like that.
closet in their living room?
I do.
Yeah, a lot of people. That's usually where the vacuum goes. Like, are the coats, the little coat closet.
Coat closet's in like an entryway. That's not a living room.
The entryway to your living room.
An entryway to your house depends on how your house is set up, I guess. Not every entryway goes to the living room. Some entryways go to like a hallway.
Okay.
Or a foyer.
If you have a closet in a living room or in like a common use space, then you need the doors on it.
The coat closet has doors so the animals don't get in it. But it's also out. It's right at the front door. I'm talking about closets in bedrooms. Right. I don't see why they would need a door on them. So because you already have to enter the door to your bedroom to get to it.
Because it makes it look nice. Because if things are piled up and cluttered, or just in your closet, it can overwhelm you and it makes it look really messy. So if you close it off, now you don't have to look at that, and it's not as bad.
So closet doors are the equivalent of shoving things under your rug because you don't want to clean it up yourself. You want to hide it behind closet doors.
No, even
so
just
if I
whole closet,
organize
like
my closet,
it would still look messy.
It would still then it would get cluttered. Like it'd be more cluttered than anything. It would just be full of stuff.
I feel like the doors are more cluttering than the items in the closet.
That makes no sense.
Does not make
the whole point of the doors is to have them blend in seamlessly with the trim.
I don't need it to blend in with the trim.
Color as the trim, so that they
all
kind of match.
I don't need that at all in my life.
Calvin, you are the only one who, I promise you right now, I will. Yeah,
maybe
there's not another person on this planet who thinks the same way as you.
That's fine. I like being unique.
It's not unique. It's just weird.
It's unique.
There's a difference between being unique.
Because there's nothing wrong with it objectively. You're just you subjectively disagree with me because your opinion is different. That doesn't make me wrong. That makes me unique. There's nothing wrong with the way that I like it.
No, there's nothing wrong with the way you like it. However, the sentence that closet doors make it look more cluttered is wrong. I'm telling you that is a wrong statement. However, your decision to want it a different way is not wrong. Hold on, I want to see how this tastes.
Oh, delicious. This one's actually way better than the other one.
The other one?
Yeah, that one's a bit more like when it's cold around the fire, like that. That's yeah.
You got some tasting notes?
This one, I mean, it's balanced. It's got that nice. It's crisp. This is a crispy one.
Crispy.
Is it does it taste like? I mean, because it's not a stout, but it's a winter ale, so that means it should be a
Mhm.
bit thicker, right?
It's not as thick as you'd think because
Okay.
it is winter. It's
Is it spicy? Like a little spicy, like a
it's
little
a
nutmeg, a little cinnamon.
little no, it doesn't have that stuff in it.
Okay.
It has you get that the hops really come out in it. Like the citrus has a little
Okay.
bit of that citrus flavor to it. The bitterness in the hops kind of like in the back. It's almost like a Kolsch hop
Okay.
where it's it's not quite corn chippy, but it's close.
hmm
But it's just nice and balanced.
Nice.
And these ones are dangerous too because they're 8.3.
Oof. It doesn't taste like it.
Mm-mm. Like it has that good bitterness. We're like, oh yeah, this has got some. This is a good one.
Yeah.
And then you had 3, and you're like, oh man, whoo, this was a good one. I need to get another keg for my kegerator.
Yeah. You should
That's
do
what,
that.
that's what I need to get. Just get that, and then you guys come over and we'll hook it up and just do a show right around the kegerator.
Just kegerate it.
Yeah, just have it right behind us. It'd be great.
That could be a
Not bad.
shirt.
Yeah.
Kegerate it
Kegerate it.
instead of just do it. But do kegerate it and then a backwards swoosh.
I think that's illegal.
No, it would still be the swoosh, but it's the tap handle.
Ah, that's a better one. That's a good idea. Take the Nike swoosh, turn it into a tap handle.
Yeah, it'd
Yeah.
be awesome. Yeah, we won't get sued.
It's different design, technically.
It is. Well, it's like the posters for the Mario Kart thing. Sleeves did for us when I went to get them printed. I mean, he was younger than me, but uppity little guy. Are we sure this is legal? Yes, it is a unique design. But
Mhm.
everything about him is different. He's got a tattoo. The cloud is drunk. His stick is broken, and it's holding a beer.
Yeah. It's like, you think this is in the game?
Mhm. Well, he was saying they had somebody else that they were printing Nirvana posters for, and then they were like, "Oh, we actually can't do this for you because you're selling them. These are licensed."
Mhm.
Like, yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, if it's literally the same licensed picture or same licensed graphic, that's different than a parody version of it.
It's like I have a Harley jacket with the bar and shield,
Mhm.
but one of the E's is backwards.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yep.
'Cause there was a dude that he was making Harley clocks out of like I think it was boxes, the Harley like oil boxes. I'm just making, clock out of it. And Harley sued him so much because it was taking their product.
Right.
And it was copyrighted. Yep. And they do not back down. Like they go after you. I've done one of those in a little while.
I know. That's why I figured I'd
Would
pop
you
a couple up
rather?
just to see what happens.
Let's get it.
Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader for the rest of your life? Right. now?
Yoda.
You would rather talk like Yoda.
100%. Easy.
Now, is it we have like same kind of like voice and all that too, or is it
Yes.
just like, oh, okay.
Do you sound exactly like Yoda? Basically, you have Yoda's voice or you have
Yeah.
Darth Vader's breath.
Yes.
I do Vader easy.
Yoda.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yoda.
I just
You
would
would
not
really
be
stick
able to
with
be.
Yoda.
Hmm?
You would stick with Yoda.
Let's stick with Yoda.
Wow.
Nobody would take you seriously at all.
I think that people would think it was entertaining and endearing, whereas
For
Darth
the
Vader
first
would
couple
just
times.
be annoying.
911, you must call. Dying I am. People just laugh. Like, I'm sorry.
Jennifer, make love we must.
I think it'd be fun.
I think you would lose so many relationships in your life if you sounded like Yoda.
I think sounding like Darth Vader would be way more off-putting because you'd take these ginormous raspy breaths in between every sentence
Be great.
for no reason. You don't even have a face filter on. You're just breathing like an idiot. You don't think that
That'd be awesome.
you don't think that that's more off-putting than talking like Yoda?
Absolutely. No, people will not fault you for the way that you breathe. Sure, it may be annoying,
No, they
but
will.
they're not going to fault you. For you to constantly talk like that the entire time.
No, for you, because talking is not your whole life. You're constantly breathing your entire life. So no one to take you seriously at all because they know that you're breathing just like Darth Vader. They're gonna think you're doing it on purpose. They're not gonna know that's just how you breathe because Darth Vader is a well-known character and you don't have a face filter on.
I'd put a face mask on.
Okay, well then that's just ridiculous. Then they're gonna know you're doing a bit.
No,
it's
no,
2023. This is
because
okay.
if you have a mask on and it looks like
Okay.
it's got looks like it's an apparatus for medical use, and you're going.
I would rather talk like Yoda than wear a medical apparatus my entire life.
Oh no, you don't have to. That depends on if you want people to like.
Sure, I'm just saying that
he's got a disability.
the
That's why
points
he
that
breathes
Devin
like
is
that.
bringing up also apply to breathing like Darth Vader. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so. You'd still talk normally, though. That's the whole point.
It doesn't matter.
You still would talk normally.
Doesn't matter.
It would just be the breathing.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're trying to say something serious and then you do a big Darth Vader breath in between each sentence, that's going to be super off, but no one's taking you seriously at all.
Jennifer.
Exactly. Like
I am so mad right now.
Yeah, no one's taking you seriously at all.
Where's my inhaler? No, I think it was
Definitely Yoda.
I think the Vader.
Because there's other ways to communicate besides talking. I don't have to talk all the whole time. I can still communicate other ways. If you breathe like Darth Vader the whole time, it doesn't matter how you're communicating.
You still have to communicate verbally most of the time.
I can learn sign language.
Okay, you can, but do you think the people around you will?
Sure.
Probably not. They're like, no.
I'll just
talk.
You're saying that you're specifically going to join the sign language deaf community just so you don't have to talk.
Easy.
Like Yoda.
You'll have to breathe like Darth Vader no matter what language you speak.
That's fine, man. We can still talk.
How do you get away with that? Get out of that? Just trick.
Just trach yourself?
Just trick it.
There we go. Yep.
That sounds horrible. Why would you opt into that? Why would you opt into a tracheotomy?
It's really cool. It's a little metal button.
It's not really cool. I promise.
I saw somebody on TikTok. This lady, she's got this little hole right here, and she like has a little metal piece that like sticks into it, and then she can talk and be normal. And she takes it out and like.
Mm-hmm. You should ask them if they would do that willingly.
Or what? Oh, the procedure? I mean, maybe, yeah. I mean,
I bet all of them would say no.
If they would give that up if they had to sound like Yoda for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
And they'd say, no, this is pretty good, actually.
You could breathe normally if you had to talk like Yoda.
It actually looked pretty cool. It was like a metal button. It's really cool looking. It looked very like cyberpunk. It's cool. That game's good. Have you guys played that?
I played a little bit.
I like it. It's good. It's fun.
I wasn't a huge fan of it. I think I want to try to get back into it and see if I can like it again this time.
It's way better since it came out.
Yeah.
It's a lot less buggy and
cool.
Bad.
I mean, there's some pretty good bugs though.
The controls felt janky. I didn't like the controls very much, so I'm gonna try it again. Maybe.
Not bad. Yeah. You got another one of those would you rathers for us?
Oh, absolutely, I do.
Throw it at me, Daddy.
Would you rather? I don't think we've done this one, but maybe we've done someone similar. Would you rather have bad breath or smelly feet?
Feet. I do feet.
Hard one, actually.
Feet would be the way to go because you can always wear your shoes.
You can't always.
Oh, dude, I'm always wearing shoes. I mean, like not always, but
there's a lot of people's houses who, I mean, Calvin's house. You got to take off your shoes there, man. He will give you a big old spanking if you don't.
I'll spank you real hard.
You didn't make me take my shoes off.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. I didn't take my shoes off when I was at your house. Not at all. I just walked right in, dude.
Well, yeah, I guess you were only here for like 5 minutes. If someone's like coming over for dinner, they have to take their shoes off. Like if you're staying, because we vacuumed before you came, and you're not going to track in the outside mud all over my wood floors.
Well, that's kind of
on my couch.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of okay on the couch. Yeah, I mean, who put their shoes up on the couch? I'm sorry, don't do that.
People put their feet on the couch. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, but you have shoes on. You're not going to put your feet on the couch.
Or you just take your shoes off at the door where all the other shoes are.
He has smelly feet. He can't
Could,
do that.
but you can't. So,
Mm.
like, instead of giving you guys the awful stench of man, now dinner's ruined.
The awful stench of man.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a hard one.
I
feel like-
because your mouth, you're always talking to people. Everybody's, even if you're sitting there breathing.
Not if you learn sign language.
Hey,
That's
I
the
can
out
smell-
for every
have
would you rather.
have you ever smelt somebody's breath, like when them breathing through their nose? It's disgusting. That's how
That's
bad
really
I assume this would be. Like like you can smell it.
I feel like I would
Mm.
pick bad breath because my feet have always not been. I don't have stinky feet, but I have had bad breath before, and I feel like I've dealt with that easier than I would with dealing with stinky feet. Because I'm just used to. I'm used to having clean feet and not having to wear shoes all the time, and I feel like I could deal with bad breath. Like I'll just talk to people from farther away. I'll not get that close to people or something. Like I feel like it'd be easier than having to hide your feet all the time. That's not comfortable.
I think I might be with Mick on this one though. On the smelly feet, there is something that is. It makes me so self-conscious about like knowing when my like mouth does not like feel good, or I like when I wake up in the morning and I'm like I haven't brushed my teeth. I hate that feeling.
Mhm.
It's an awful feeling that I have. Or after you drink coffee or something. Ugh.
I guess coming out of COVID,
Coming
out of COVID too, I'm used to wearing a mask everywhere, so I could just keep wearing a mask and it wouldn't matter.
I feel like it would permeate that.
No, it doesn't.
It's that strong.
Yeah, no, I feel like it would. I feel like it's that like.
Well, then
like bad.
if bad breath would permeate a mask, your sticky feet would permeate your shoes. You can't just have one extreme and not the other.
Well, no, okay. You can have certain things, yeah. Like a mask is only that thin piece of thing, okay. So you're gonna have some sort of stuff coming through it, whereas your feet are down on the ground, and sock and a shoe, it's all covered in.
I don't know if we're talking extremes here. If I have the worst bad breath in the world that would go through a mask, then you've got the worst bad feet in the world that would go through your
I feel like
shoes.
just normal bad breath goes through a mask.
No, it doesn't. Bad breath masks stop breath entirely. A good mask will stop your breath entirely. You can't blow out a candle while you're wearing a mask, which means that there's no air escaping your face.
Right, but when a mask isn't tight here.
Sure, but so if someone comes and sniffs your ear, they might smell some bad breath. But if you're just talking to somebody, they're not going to smell it.
I mean, maybe if it's depending how potent it is.
If you have a good mask, they're not going to smell it.
I think we're just arguing masks now. But I'm sticking with feet. I think feet's the way to do.
I'm gonna go breath.
Okay. This was a good one, guys. You want to do one more?
Yeah,
Sure.
do another one. Throw it in there.
One more. Would you rather speak only in a baby voice for a day, or only be spoken to in baby voices for one day?
Just one day.
One day.
I speak it. I'll speak it.
You'll speak it.
Oh yeah, I do it all the time, anyways.
Once again, everything you say is spoken in a baby voice.
Oh yeah, for one day I can do it.
Are
Totally
other okay? So I guess here's a clarification question.
Yeah.
Are other people aware that they're speaking to me in a baby voice, or is it just what I hear?
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Why would that matter?
Because I could just ignore it if they're not aware of it. But if it's everybody that I interact with is purposefully speaking to me in a baby voice for no reason, that would be more off-putting. I feel like if they were just doing if they think they're talking normally and I just hear baby voice, because then I could ignore it.
Why would you be able to ignore it more?
Because they're not aware of it.
No, but then they're gonna be talking at you more and be like, why aren't you listening to me?
No,
You need to do
I'm
these
not
things.
saying that I would
What's wrong
ignore
with
what
you?"
they're saying. I would just ignore the fact that it's baby voice. That's what I'm saying. If I'm the only one that's aware of it, I don't have to react to it. But if everybody is aware that everyone's talking to me in baby voice, then it's more of a thing. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I guess it would just be annoying to me. That's why I think immediately is that it would be annoying to have everybody that I talk to in my day-to-day speak to me in a baby voice. I guess I don't care if it's intent, if they're doing it and they're conscious of it or they're not conscious of it.
Yeah,
Either way, it doesn't sound good.
for me, it's the awareness of it. If they're not aware of it, I would pick that.
Okay, they're aware of it.
So it's that everybody around me is purposely talking to me in baby voice.
They're doing it. I don't think they're doing it maliciously, but they know that they're talking that way.
Okay.
And
That's how they talk to you.
do not have a choice in doing
Okay.
so.
Yeah, I just talk in the baby voice because like I said, I do it all the time to my cat, anyways. Oh, you baby.
I'd probably go with the talking in the baby voice, and then I would just not say very much.
Okay.
Because I could go.
So we
about
could add a thing. Like, you know, if you choose that one, you have to be like give a speech or something.
I can go about my
Yeah,
way
exactly.
without saying very much at all.
Calvin's one.
He finds the loophole where like, I don't have to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'll do the thing, but I just barely do any of it.
I'll just not move that entire day. I'll just sit here and not go anywhere.
I'll sit in my own filth.
I'm just saying, like
Shower tomorrow.
my job, I could pretty much do my entire job with hand signs and nodding and shaking my head. I don't have to talk. So,
I mean,
And
I
then
can
your
do this. I
your
could do that
coworkers and
too.
your boss would be like, "Hey, talk to me. What's going on? Like,
No.
communicate."
I don't see my boss at work.
Your coworkers.
Boom, boom. Calvin got a boom, boom.
Yeah, that'd be easy.
Man, you had your like, I gotta go to the bathroom. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. That all right, just everybody just done.
No, I was just thinking there was a wall. I was just gonna see.
Yeah, that's good.
You want to do another one? What are we feeling, guys?
I'm for another one or
Ooh, that's a really good GIF that they just posted in our general admission.
oh, nice. Somebody posted something.
That's
Sure,
a
throw
that's a
us
really
one
good
more,
GIF.
and then we'll switch it.
Okay, one more. Would you rather sniff a butt like a dog does every time you meet someone new, or eat dog food every night for dinner?
Jesus Christ. Those are both horrible.
We got them, folks.
They are. They're both real bad. I mean, in all honesty, all honesty, I've eaten dog food before when I was a kid.
Could I
It happens.
could I pick the dog food, or is it like just a generic?
I mean, it's a smelly generic brand. I don't know what to tell you. It's dog food. Is there a dog food that you are partial to eating yourself?
There are dog foods that are better than other dog foods.
Okay, yes, it's a healthy dog food for you, but it still smells and tastes like a normal dog. What dog food? What dog food? I'm gonna make you eat it. I'm gonna buy it right now.
Well,
and I'm gonna
there's like expensive premium dog food that's basically just shredded beef in water.
Okay, this is like basic dog food.
Walmart,
like
bottom
kibble,
shelf.
Walmart brand,
like dry kibble.
Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
yeah, kibble and bits.
There we go.
Gotta have the variety. My dog used to eat. She used to eat all the kibble, but she hated the bits. It would not like.
I
eat the
think
bits.
I just buy my dog Purina, I think, or something like just regular kibble. It's just dry. Do I have to eat it plain, or can I mix it with stuff?
Plain, just a plain old bowl of dog food like your dog would eat.
Or I
you can put some water in it if you want to.
I have to smell everybody's butt like a dog when I first meet them.
Yeah, when you first meet them.
Are they fine with this, or will I have to start fighting people every day?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I mean, I guess they're fine with it. They're unfazed by it.
They're unfazed.
I don't know.
Because that's
no,
like,
they don't like it. They don't like it. No, they don't like it.
I have to fight everybody that I ever meet. I have to fight them to sniff their butt. I have to knock them out and smell their cheeks and then walk away. Well, they're not gonna. They're gonna let me sniff their butt normally.
You socially have to find a way in which you can do it.
Yeah,
that's not weird.
Okay, it's not that like as soon as I meet him, I have to act like a dog. I'll be like, I'll drop something and I'll bend down. And I'll be like.
Yeah,
as I go
yeah, that would work. You could do that.
Yeah. Like you go to a party with a bunch of new people that you've never met before, and you have to find a way to.
Yeah, I would not go to any parties ever if this was a thing.
But that's only if you meet the people, though. That's the thing. So you could be in a group, random people, but if you actually meet somebody,
then I have to.
Then you have to.
But like, I can do it. I can try to do it in a not obvious way, but like that's my goal. That's my goal for that evening.
Your goal at that point is now like, I cannot do anything else until I sniff this person's butt.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with that.
Over the dog food.
Yeah,
I think so actually, because
yeah,
I
if
like
I don't
food.
if I don't have to just act like a dog immediately and then start fighting everybody that I meet, I'll go with that.
Like, I'll just not go places. I'll just not meet people. I don't need to meet new people. I know everybody I need to know.
I'll become a hermit.
That's an easy solution.
What if you meet them on Zoom?
I only meet them online.
Online.
That's a good way to get around it.
See, but there you go. You're still meeting them for the first time, so you have to go and find them and
You
sniff
have
their
to
butt
track them down and sniff their butt.
if they are a new person.
That is your ultimate goal then.
Oh man, that would suck playing games online and stuff too.
I don't think you meet people.
Where you at? I
like
ran.
that.
Damn it. Well, guess I'm getting a flight. See you in a few, buddy. New friend.
Where do you live? I need to come.
So what's gonna be our next big BPM thing? We crushed the Mario Kart, so
Absolutely crushed it.
Crushed
what's
it.
gonna be the next thing?
Demolished that.
100% crushing.
I think we should do like a play or something. Like,
Play?
yeah.
Do like an improv play?
Why would we do a play?
No, like
Ooh.
like an actual like play, like we'll do
Yeah.
like Hamilton or something, or
Like
a musical.
Us act it out?
Yeah, let's like really do it. Actually,
Jesus.
we each play all the roles, male and female.
Good. That would be fun.
I hate it.
We could do a Middle Ditch and Schwartz thing.
I don't know what that is.
Middle Ditch and Schwartz. It's on Netflix. It's long term,
I don't know
long
what that
form improv.
No.
So
Is this your way of trying to get us to take an improv class with you? Because it's not working.
No. I'm saying we just do it like we were doing on just get up on stage and just riff. It's long form, so they take an idea of like a place and then something that's happening and set the scene for them, and then they just long form and go off that each other. So it's just improv, but instead of short little scenes, it's long form. It's very funny. You need to watch it on.
I'll need to
Netflix.
watch it. It doesn't make sense to me. What you're saying.
They started it before the pandemic happened, and then when the lockdown happened, they had to cancel their tour.
Gotcha.
But you know who Thomas Middleditch is, right?
No.
Silicon Valley.
Nope.
What are you doing with your arm? You look like that guy that's holding the gun.
Oh, I know Thomas Middleditch.
Yeah,
What else was he
and
in?
and Schwartz is Sonic.
Schwartz.
What's his name?
The Schwartzmeister.
Schwartz.
Schwarzenegger.
Ben Schwartz.
Ben Schwartz. That's his name. I was thinking Jason's. All right. Yeah. So but it's long form.
Yeah, I know
improv.
him from
Huh.
Parks. I know him from Parks and Rec. That's what I know him from.
Oh
yeah. 'Cause I'm flush with cash.
Oh yeah, the worst.
I'm gonna go get more alcohol.
All right, go do it. Go get your booze.
You guys ready to play some video games?
We'll play some games.
No.
What's
You're not ready to play some games?
Devin doing today?
I'm going to go get Hot Pot.
Right
I thought that was later, like for dinner.
Yeah, I thought that was.
I mean, it is, but I'm also going up to Seattle to bid a job, but that's really not that fun to talk about. So
you're leaving like right after the podcast to go bid a job, and then you're gonna go get a hot pot in Seattle?
Yeah.
Got it.
Cool. Awesome.
They're both in Seattle.
That's a Saturday.
Yeah. Hopefully this job will make a lot of money. So
hopefully. That'll be good.
But it'll be in Seattle, so that's all drive time. But
it's not bad.
Bid for drive time, so
you get paid for drive time?
I mean, it's my job that I'm bidding.
Oh, you're doing a side job.
Yeah.
Got it.
Ooh, hustling.
Straight hustling.
So it's like an hour and a half drive up there with no traffic.
You know, that would be a good shirt too. We'll do like a silhouette of Devin wearing sunglasses, and then it just says Hustler underneath it. Hustler. That's a good shirt. Like Devin, how he looks right now with his hair all kind of spiky, but then we got to put like big old aviators on him.
That'd be good.
Hustler.
But you got to have like the stash.
The stash.
Yeah, you
The
got the
hustling
mustache,
stash.
but yeah, the not quite the chew, but
Just what he's got now, but a little bit more hair type of thing. Like if he doesn't shave for another week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect amount.
Yeah. Get that cholo facial hair. Right? The actor in This Fool, I've been following him on TikTok and stuff like that. He's hilarious. Have you guys seen that? It's on Hulu.
This Fool.
This Fool. Yeah, it's I forget the guy's name. But the whole thing is about like these ex-gang members, like people getting released from the prison, and this non-profit called Hugs Not Thugs, like help rehabilitating ex-gang members. And this one guy that works there, his cousin's getting out, so he has to like help him.
Okay.
But he's like his caseworker, and now that he is his caseworker, he feels like he's like above him, and like kind of getting his revenge on him for certain things. It's real crazy. But the dude that plays his cousin, he's hilarious. I forget his name though. If you're looking at
Looks
it,
like an interesting show.
it's fun. It's pretty funny. It's like Dave. You guys ever watch Dave?
Yeah, the Lil Dicky
Lil
show.
Dicky.
Lil Dicky show. I've seen like the first couple of
So
episodes.
funny, so good.
Dave was a weird one because it was so concept, but it was also it had like a lot of funny moments, but it was also just very high concept in a good way. But it was just it was not what you expected from Lil Dicky per se at all.
Right. And it's like that's like how he started basically.
Yeah.
It's great. And like how he's real open about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, this is what it is. And like I mean it's not the worst I've seen. You're gonna laugh. No, all right, no, it's fine. And his relationship with Gata is pretty great.
Yeah. I like Gate a lot.
I think they're gonna do more. They should be doing another season. I think they're supposed to.
No, they are.
Are they cool?
Mm-hmm. But he's still not released another album, which is
right.
stupid.
Oh man, the song though that I think gets me is Allie's song from the show.
Which one is that?
That's when he left the wedding. When he left her at the wedding and drove home. It was like it's a really slow one. I messed the whole thing up.
I haven't seen all of it.
I did everything backwards.
I've only seen the first couple episodes.
It's like that one's a super emotional one because it's basically saying like how he screwed everything up with her,
Right?
and how he like everything was.
Which he did.
Did
Oh,
you?
he did, yeah.
Did you guys get the other app that I texted you called Yora?
I didn't get that one. I just saw it.
Bro, we're out here hustling and living life. We don't have time for downloading this many apps.
You sent an app first called Dungeon Realms that you've abandoned us on, and I sent another one.
Day, bro.
I sent another one called Yora that looks like it's like Dungeon Realms, but like more fleshed out.
More flushed.
Like it's got like characters and everything already. I don't know. It looked cool. Like we should try it, maybe.
Something we can try.
And it's free.
We can try lots of things, man.
But
doesn't mean we're gonna do them.
That's the thing. Will we try them?
I don't know. It'd be fun. I think it'd be fun. Playing D&D on my phone seems like the easiest way to do it because then whenever I have free time, I can just jump on there and type something instead of having to sit down for a session.
I like it.
But that's not the same though.
I know it's not the same, but it's a good compromise.
It's a compromise.
It's a good compromise because we can't
Not
always
all of us
find
have the lifestyle of playing games so much.
We can't always find the time to sit down and do a session for 4 hours.
Well, we don't argue about rules for 4 hours and just let the story play out.
Maybe if we actually followed the rules, we wouldn't have to argue about them, you know?
Hey, I've explained it to like 4 people and they said I did nothing wrong. And that was legit because of what I like by negating the one guy's turn and letting him go and not taking any attacks.
He should have resumed his initiative where he should have been in the turn order. That's what should have happened. That's what happens when you lose a turn.
He didn't because I basically let you get away with making a sneak attack on the dude.
You didn't let me get away with it. That's what my character does. That's in the rules.
No. Okay. But the thing is no matter if it's in the rules or not, that you can make a sneak attack. If someone is looking at you, you can't say, I'm making a sneak attack and I'm going to sneak him and stab him in the back. That's basically what was happening.
I didn't stab him in the back. I stabbed him in the face, sneakily.
Right. Somebody who's looking at us and waiting for something to come through a door.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
A thing in D&D.
Yeah, it's guarding.
Guarding is not a thing.
You don't think an NPC is guarding a door?
When we roll initiative, it doesn't matter where they're looking. If I have more initiative, I get to go first. That's how D&D works.
Not when before initiative happened, he was already ready to go.
There's no damage before initiative happens.
Yes, there is.
No.
You can get killed before everybody goes into initiative. You can get knocked the F out.
Maybe if they make a surprise attack or something or an ambush, but
no, I've been punched
an attack of opportunity with a ranged weapon is not a thing.
It wasn't an opportunity though. It wasn't like
you called it.
You're focusing on the wording though,
because the wording is what matters when it's a game of words.
Not when you're in person playing.
It's literally a game of words. The wording matters.
The thing is though, if someone is guarding a door or a window or something, if it in any situation, whether it's
I should be able to roll to not be seen.
You would have had to.
I have a stealth check. That should have been something.
Okay, I should have done that, and you would have had to beat a 21, which you probably wouldn't have done.
Why would it be a 21?
Because he's already focused on that spot and waiting for something to come through. The grate just got kicked off the wall. You're being attacked. He is at high alert. We are under attack. Anything comes through this spot that just busted through the wall, it's going to get shot.
I thought that a round in D&D was 6 seconds long.
Yeah.
So how would he already be in high alert as soon as initiative starts rolling?
Because of the wall just busted out.
So it's 2 seconds later.
But that was before you got into initiative. The wall got kicked in.
Okay.
The NPC is now aware we are getting attacked.
Mm-hmm.
I am aiming at that spot that just blew out of the wall. Okay. Anything that comes through is going to get hit.
We started this conversation. We're talking about an NPC that got knocked down and lost a turn, and then somehow skipped through initiative to attack me when it wasn't his turn. That's what we started this conversation about.
So this is the thing. When he kicked that grate in, he hit the other stormtrooper and knocked him down.
Right.
So basically, in the first round of initiative that you guys all took, he rolled a 19. So instead of saying he took his turn and got up and then shot you, I let all of the players do everything first and gave one of the NPCs his turn, and skipping that other one, doing his own thing.
Skipping was correct because he got knocked down, so he should have lost a turn.
No, because he was knocked prone. Then he would have used his movement to get up. Then he would have looked at one of you and he would have shot you. That's what would have happened. He would have went move and he would have taken his action. Okay. He would have hurt you.
But so instead of saying that he lost a turn because he got knocked down, that was what you said, is that he loses a turn because he's knocked down. So then how does that make it so that he gets to skip initiative during the next turn?
Because I gave you guys all an opportunity to take care of this before he even got to do anything. 4 players got to go. One NPC against 4 players.
Wouldn't the obvious thing to do would be to attack the one that's not on the ground?
You guys didn't do that.
Yeah, we did. We attacked the one that was standing. That's what everybody attacked. We all attacked the one that was standing still.
Okay.
And then you gave the one that was laying down a free attack.
I did not give him a free attack.
Yeah, because it wasn't his turn. That's what a free attack is.
He took his time. It took him.
But why at that specific moment when it wasn't his turn did you decide to give him an attack? It wasn't his turn. It should have been Asher.
Because it would have been Asher's turn, yes. But it was, like I said, it took him that long to get up.
That long? What do you mean? What are you measuring this with?
It's theater of the mind, bro.
It's 6 seconds.
Like yeah.
If he got knocked down by a grate on the wall, it would take him longer than 6 seconds to get up.
He's a stormtrooper.
Yeah, their armor is encumbering. They can't see through their helmets very well. You think that he's going to take 6 seconds to get up?
Yeah.
No, that's ridiculous.
See that's too. See that's going too far though, because then that's gaming. That's DMing the DM. Because now what my decisions are not going to be real because it's not going to work because it doesn't work in your mind.
That's why theater of the mind. That's why theater of the mind is a garbage way to play. You should play as the rules are written.
That's how the rules are written.
The rules are not written that
It's
anyone
words.
gets to skip
D&D
initiative because they got knocked down.
When it first started, was theater of the mind. It's all words.
Sure,
it's
but
all
we're not at
we're not
at we're not at D&D 1 anymore. We're at 5e, and 5e
Right.
has rules.
Yes, it does, and I use those rules.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I did. I used all those rules.
You told me that I couldn't do a sneak attack when the rules say that I can.
In line of sight, bro. Look at line of sight.
Even in line of sight, that's
No,
It is
just
true.
just
The
because
whole
the
sneak
move
attack
is
thing
called
is-
sneak
I'm
attack
sorry,
doesn't mean
but
it doesn't matter if it's in line of
a
sight.
sneak attack, right? A sneak attack will only, or you should have done with disadvantage or something like that, maybe. Okay,
Why?
because you can't just run in and you're invisible.
It
and then
doesn't
go and
matter.
stab
I don't have
someone.
to be
Yes, it
invisible
does.
to do a sneak attack. That's not what the move is. The move lets me.
When-
That's just what the move is called. I don't have to
I
be
understand
in
that.
stealth or be invisible to use the move.
Right, but you weren't even close to him to do that yet.
No, I
and when
jumped
you made
down
a
there.
movement, when you made the movement, that's when he was going to shoot.
No, that
because-
was just after the fact. I jumped down on the second turn. I didn't jump down on the first turn because I would have got shot because you were saying there would have been an attack of opportunity. I never even jumped down on the first turn. I'm talking about the second turn after he already got his attack of opportunity on somebody. I jumped down second turn. I was going to do a sneak attack on the guy who was already standing. And you told me I couldn't do a sneak attack because I wasn't in stealth mode. And I'm saying it doesn't apply. That's just because it's called sneak attack doesn't mean that I have to be hidden for it to work.
You were trying to do it when you were jumping down. You were going to jump down, and then you were going to do that.
Yeah.
Which he was. But when that was going to happen, you were the first one coming into the room.
I was not.
Yeah, when you wanted to do that because Devin hadn't gone in there yet. You were the only one that was going in there.
No, this is the second turn. There was already people down there in the second turn. Because I stepped back. The first turn where you said I would have got shot if I jumped out, I didn't do anything.
Oh, okay, that one's fine then. Yeah, okay, I remember that one now.
Yeah.
But anyways, either way though, you guys all survived.
No, I died.
No, you didn't. You got knocked down.
In one turn. I got knocked down in the first turn of combat. You don't think that's too difficult?
You're level 1. No,
Right,
not too difficult.
Well, I think
just-
maybe that you should
you
balance the
low-level
encounters for a
mercenaries-
level 1 party, maybe, instead of give us the first 2 enemies we encounter the power to kill us, maybe.
Anybody can kill you anywhere.
Yeah, I understand. It can happen, but why did I get one shot? I got one hit. One hit
because you have 6 health.
Because you gave me
and the damage he did was more.
I had 7 health.
So and the blaster rifle he hit you with did more damage. That's the only reason you went down is because it was higher than your hit points. You know, you can't get upset when you get knocked down and things because that way then it just
But why did I have 7 out of 10 health to begin with? Because I got shards of glass in my hand. That made me lose 30% of my life force.
Yes.
So if you get shards of glass in your hand, you're 30% dead in real life. That should have been 1 point of damage, maybe.
You're that
was a lot of RP damage.
You're
what reason?
overthinking this though.
Well, because you said that when I had 1 health point, I was too crippled to walk. That's what you said. Because 1 health point means I'm only 10% alive.
What?
Yeah, you made me an invalid. I had to be carried by Devin for the rest of the campaign because I only had 1 health point.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
I did. I didn't give you, and the only thing that affected you with that bottle was the 3 health, like -3.
I'm talking about after.
But listen, I was going to give you disadvantage. I was going to give you disadvantage using any weapons or anything because you had glass in your hands. Your hands were cut up. I didn't even give you that.
Mm.
So basically, I gave you a freebie there.
Okay. So next time I'm gonna build a tanky character instead of a glass cannon because, you want to act like I have 20 health.
I didn't act like you had 20 health. The guy rolled. The guy rolled at 18.
Mm-hmm.
And he's shooting a blaster rifle.
Right.
Which does a lot of damage.
How much damage does the blaster rifle do?
I mean, it's what? Look it up here. It was. Come on, open it up.
Which which one? What was it called? I can look it up right here.
It's the Stormtrooper. It's just the.
Blaster rifle, Marshall Blaster. It has 2d6 energy.
Well, if that's the one he's using, or it's just a blaster rifle, so you could have survived that.
Or no, blaster rifle's 1d8.
Okay, he rolled an 8.
He rolled an 8 on damage.
He rolled an
Wow.
8. So you got knocked out because he rolled top damage. I didn't cheat. I didn't fudge anything.
hmm
He just hit you. That's what happens.
So I guess that's why the initiative is so important, because he shouldn't have been able to go then. That was the original point, was that it wasn't his turn.
It doesn't matter if he would have gone or not anyways, because if Asher would have gone, he would have gone for the other guy. Then this other guy would have went and he would have maybe hit one of you anyways.
Maybe, but maybe he would have hit Asher because Asher the guy that just killed somebody. Who knows?
Maybe. But that's not what happened.
Yeah.
So you have to view it as somebody walking into a room too. Like that's kind of one of the things too. If somebody just walks into a room, they're gonna have their, take an attack too.
Mm-hmm. Somebody walks into a room. What do you mean?
Yeah, if something's already happening,
Right.
and somebody new comes in,
They would roll initiative.
maybe.
That's what you do.
No,
when you
no,
go
they
into combat.
wouldn't. They wouldn't. No, if they come in, they would get an attack first before
No.
they go. Yes, they would.
If somebody joins an already going combat, they roll initiative to see when they go.
No, they would. If somebody comes into a room that's already open,
You don't
or that's
Yeah,
somebody
so
people
you
are
don't
fighting
get
in,
to pass everything up
you can. Yes,
just
you
because
can.
you walk into a room. If a
Basically,
round is 6 seconds, you just join the 6-second initiative. You don't just get to attack as soon as you see something. If everything's happening in real
if
time,
an NPC
right? You join
doesn't
initiative.
know but an NPC that doesn't know what's going on, if it comes into the room, it will take an attack opportunity when it sees what's going on. Yes, it will. It will go.
That is not at
after
all in the
whoever's-
rules anywhere.
That's a DM rule.
The
That's happened before. I've had
okay,
this
well,
happen.
you
I've
have
had
to
this happen.
establish
I've had
house
this
rules
happen in other.
before the session.
But you can't establish every single rule you're going to throw out
If
there.
you want to make up 1,000 of them, yeah, you're gonna have to write them all down.
but it's not 1,000 of them.
it's a lot.
Not really, no. And it's a lot of.
If you make up combat rules mid combat, all that does is frustrate your players because they don't know what to expect. They don't know how to play the game anymore. They don't know even where they can move and attack because you're just going to throw in random rules that let other people attack when you shouldn't be attacking.
Here's the thing, though. This was the very first combat, first time I ever played, and then, everybody getting all upset because I made a ruling.
Mm-hmm.
Even Asher was getting upset at me for making a ruling about it, but you guys all survived. I made it to where you guys could, even if you guys got hurt, you were going to survive. The storage room had med packs, has everything you need to get going.
Sure.
You have to remember, I'm not just going to throw you into a room and kill you and not give you things that you need to survive. I will give you opportunities.
It felt like I couldn't play because everything I tried to do, you were telling me no, or killing me. That's what it felt like. I felt like I didn't play at all that session. I felt like I was just there dying. That's what it felt like I was doing. Because every time I tried to do anything, you told me that I couldn't do it because of line of sight for some reason.
Just that one thing, because of the high alert of the one guy.
High alert? What kind of status effect is that? Did he use a buff move or something to give himself that?
That's a standard. Okay, think about if you were in a situation where you were guarding a room and something like that happened.
But it's not real life, Mick. It's
exactly. It's fantasy.
Right.
In Star Wars, if you watched a fantasy Star Wars movie, if someone blew open a window, they would turn and look at it and wait for something to come through.
It's not a movie either.
Something comes through. No, it's not. It's a game.
Right. With rules.
Right.
I think what Calvin is just trying to say is that there's specifically not a rule for somebody coming up. I literally am looking at the combat and there's no rule on that whatsoever. So that's all I'm saying. Is I get where Calvin's coming from. However, I also get what you're saying is that yes, technically that is what makes more sense from a just a
real life perspective, sure.
A real life perspective.
But but this isn't real life. We're rolling dice to attack. In real life, the weapon does the same damage every time.
Just like in real life,
if I stabbed a stormtrooper with a sword, he would die. It wouldn't do 6 damage, and then he'd be fine. He would die.
But also, real life, you wouldn't be able to do a stealth attack technically because he's aware of your position. However, rules say as long as you're within 5 feet and you don't have disadvantage, you can do. It's considered a stealth attack. That's the whole point of it. So
yeah.
So it does need to be established beforehand that Mick is saying this. These are the rules.
Yeah,
that we're
it should be established.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not going to go. I don't want to be stick to every single rule that we have. And when there's something that's going to happen that can be funny or draw a story or keep it going, I may let that happen. And when you throw the rules on top of it, and well, I can't do that. Well, then that just ruins something that I'm planning or something that I'm trying to do for you or something that's drawing the story along or making it go farther.
I just feel like ignoring the rules willy-nilly without any established precedent is frustrating. Like if you want to ignore a rule, that's fine. Like we talked about ignoring ammo, right? We're not going to carry power sources with us, and we all agreed that that was fine. But when you ignore a rule mid encounter without explaining it or saying, I know this is a rule, but I'm going to do this for pacing or anything like that, it was just we don't know what to expect anymore because we don't know what rules apply and what rules don't.
But again, it's the very first time we've ever played it.
That's true. I understand.
So basically, you have to give it 2 or 3 here for us to establish what we're doing instead of rules lawyering it, because then it makes it not fun for me, because
we have
then
to
now
go
I'm
into combat blind because we don't know what rules apply and what don't. That's what you're saying. We have to play blind combats first.
I'm not going to throw you into just and do things like that. I want one thing I didn't let you do. One thing.
But it's my entire character is the thing. My entire character is a stealth character. I built the stealth character.
Yes, you did. But in this situation, you went loud, so loud things were happening. So I made the DM ruling of not letting you do too much of that, but then I still let you do those things besides the one. So we just have to make sure that just not be too picky with the rules on it. Yes, there is certain rules for things, but when it doesn't really negate too much, or you may get hurt. But again, you said you created a glass cannon.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get knocked down more than anybody.
I guess it's just I was annoyed that I got hit when it wasn't even his turn. Like, sure, maybe 2 turns later he would have hit me anyways, but I would have accepted that because then it was his turn. That's what I'm saying. If when his turn came up, he shot me and I died, fine, that's initiative. That's how it works. But it feels like an illegal attack because it wasn't his turn in the first place. I know that it probably would have happened anyways, but just the fact that there's no reason why he should have gone at that moment, that's what makes it frustrating. Because I don't know. I know it doesn't really make sense because in the end it probably would have been the same outcome. But
yeah, it would have been exactly the same.
That's just how it feels. Like I feel like I died before I should have.
Dude, again, like I said, first game I ever played, I got kicked in the nuts. First thing I did, I just said hi to somebody, and I took instantly 6 damage.
That sounds excessive for a kick in the nuts, honestly.
Oh, she hit me hard.
Because that's like more than an unarmed strike can even do, unless they're like a real beefy character.
It was a good kick.
Yeah.
And my charisma was really low, so I rolled bad. But that happens sometimes. There's been some things even in the games that I played and we're like, oh, that doesn't sound right, but DM rules. You may not like it.
Sure.
But it happens.
There are DM rules, but that's why some people leave games and don't play with specific DMs anymore because they don't like the way that they DM the game.
And that's a different thing between doing different things every single session you do, or like not letting you do things, or changing things all the time. Not going to do that. I don't do that. I don't change things. Like even the last ones I DM before, we didn't change hardly anything. There's a couple things that I was more loose with, just because it made the story better. But I didn't change combat wise much, anything like that. I'm not going to do that very often. Like it's only when, like that, when story needs to happen or when I'm trying to make things go.
I guess I'll just try to hang back more since I'm a stealth character. I'll just be in the back of the group.
And that's one thing too, is thinking of your character, because like you said, you're a glass cannon. So if you put yourself out in the open, you're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
And it's going to hurt hard. Whereas Asher, instantly got punched in the face. He was fine.
Yeah, I guess a high initiative doesn't do anything if there's nobody else there to cover me with. I shouldn't have jumped down first. Probably I should have just hung out.
Yeah, or found like cover or something like that too.
I don't know. You said it was an open room with lights and no cover.
Well, I mean, like there's the console and stuff like that. You could have been
I could hide on the console.
You could, yeah.
I'll just lounge on top of the buttons and be like, "You can't see me. These flashes might be distracting."
If it's it depends, and that's where line of sight comes in.
You should have tried to seduce them.
I don't think I put very many stats in that category.
in your charisma.
I was more of a stabby character than a seducing character.
Well, the next game will be funner. We'll do better.
When are we doing it?
Better.
I don't know. When are we doing it? When are we gonna do the next one?
I don't know.
Whenever Devin's free, basically.
Thanks.
Devin in his busy life. I was going to Seattle and doing things. Going to concerts and stuff.
Hustling.
Mhm.
All them concerts.
I'm going to another
Man.
concert. in
Are you?
December.
Yeah. He's always going to concerts.
Oh my god.
I'm seeing Young Gravy.
Young Gravy. I don't know who Young
Why are
Gravy
you
is.
seeing Young Gravy?
'Cause
That's
Young
a
Gravy's
horrible
so
decision.
good.
No. Young
I don't know
Gravy
who Young-
sucks.
Now, you know what? Because I mentioned him, we have to put him on the playlist.
Young
Oh,
Gravy
no.
is horrible.
I don't even know who he is.
He's a
See?
garbage rapper.
No, he's
Oh, is he?
not.
Yeah.
Is he one of them mumble rappers?
No, he's one of those high-pitched whiny rappers.
He's the same age as me.
Yeah, he's a high-pitched whiny rapper.
He's literally not high pitched. He has a deeper voice than anybody.
Maybe I'm thinking the wrong. I need to. I
I
know.
don't know who Young Gravy is at all, so I'm gonna have to listen to it.
No, absolutely.
I think I might actually have a song that he's featured in. Let me see.
Young Gravy. Oh, he looks.
No, I don't.
I don't like the way he looks.
Don't like the way he looks?
No.
What songs would I know him in?
I mean, his biggest song right now is Betty, Get Money.
I don't know that song. I don't think.
He's been in a lot of TikTok. He was very, very big TikTok song wise.
Okay.
Here's my okay. That one? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything by him on my phone.
Okay. Okay, starting out with the Rickroll. Nice.
Young Gravy, the Gravy Man, the Gravy Train.
YUNG.
One Thought, Two Thought, Red Thought, Blue Thought. That's one of his songs.
That's a good one.
The album is Snow Cougar.
Oh, this
Yes.
This sounds horrible. I don't think I want to listen to any of this.
Listen to it all.
I don't want to.
guy.
He looks like a white trash rapper.
He's not white trash.
He looks white trash.
You know,
He looks like white trash that got money. Like he's got a mobile home, but it's ritzy. You know,
I'm
like
saying just give him a chance.
I
Just
don't
give him
know.
a chance.
it's that kind of music.
I mean, I don't like that song. I don't like that
Easy
one.
listening samples with trap beats. That's what it says.
Young Gravy, Baby No Money, and Young Bay. It's gonna
I
be a
don't
good
like it.
concert,
I don't like it at all.
Young Bay is actually really good.
Who else is
it's
it?
not rap.
Young Gravy.
Baby No Money.
Baby No Money. I don't even know who that person is either.
I'm reading the
I don't know
Apple
any
Music.
of your new music.
I'm reading the
Who
Apple
are these-
Music
who are these people?
like synopsis of him as an artist, and it says, as he told Apple Music, he was shopping at Malibu's Whole Foods supermarket, listening to the instrumentation for what would become the saucy single "Whole Foods" in his AirPods. When the lyrics came to him, I was like, you know what? I really have met some freaky women at that shop at Whole Foods. That became the whole concept. That's literally what this says on Apple Music. That's in his about.
And you don't want to see this guy.
I don't want anything to do with this at all.
Oh my word!
He meets freaky women in Whole Foods. No, thank you, good sir.
I mean, they're healthy at least. Shopping at Whole Foods.
Oh my god!
Mm.
You're gonna go see him live?
Yes.
Wow.
What is wrong with you?
Oh my gosh, leave me alone, okay? Either join me or leave me alone.
All right.
Oh man. I mean, I bet it'll be fun. I just okay. What? I mean,
Alright.
and it might be the album version too. Sometimes live is better.
I guess it's like if you haven't literally seen him at all, just jumping into a song kind of sucks, but like you need to like see him like talk and like interact.
Like we need to look at YouTube videos of him,
or just
or
TikTok.
something?
Just look him up on TikTok and
Is
stuff.
he one of those
and-
like I don't know.
Just you bob your head
He's
and
my,
say, I don't know.
Be like, oh,
What does he have?
No,
a lingo?
he's
Yeah.
not. He's
Is he
literally a white kid from Minnesota who's 26.
It's the white trash.
and
He's white trash.
Is only into older women.
White
and
trash. Oh my god. White trash out
Seriously.
the wazoo, my guy.
Wow.
He's dating Addison Rae's mom. Like, yeah.
I don't know who Addison Rae is.
You don't know who Addison Rae is?
Mm-mm.
You know who Addison Rae is, Calvin?
I might know the name, but I can't think of who that is.
Do you know anybody from TikTok at all? Like, you don't even know who these people are.
I don't follow like TikTok major trends.
But,
I don't
you
follow
just
trends.
if you're on TikTok and you watch TikTok, you should at least know who these
No.
like.
My
the top
TikTok
people
doesn't
on
give me
TikTok are.
doesn't give me.
Oh, I
top people.
don't like the top things on TikTok.
I hate all
I
top
don't.
things.
It's just like like even if you don't like their Kardashians, you know who they are.
I do not
and what
know
they do,
anything about
right?
them at all.
I don't know Addison Rae. No, I don't know who that is. Oh.
Okay,
Addison
Like, I
Rae
know,
has
one
almost
of the most
40
famous
million
TikTok
followers on Instagram.
people
Apparently,
like Charlie D'Amelio.
I know that name, but I can't think of who that
They're
is.
just the famous TikTok people.
So yeah, Addison Rae is famous because of drama on the internet. Basically, it's one of those people where they
Oh.
made a whole bunch of drama and then got famous off of it.
Oh.
That's who Addison Rae is. So
Okay.
another nobody with fame, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Decide like, hey, you know what I'm gonna do when I grow up? I'm gonna get famous.
Yeah, just a stupid.
Mhm. As we say on our podcast on the internet.
I'm not trying to be famous. I'm just being me. People who start drama for views are stupid. I don't like them as people.
They make money, bro.
I don't like them as people.
Like
they make money though.
So do pimps and drug dealers. That doesn't mean that you have to think that they're good people.
True.
That's a dumb reason. Oh, he's a mass murderer. Oh, he made money though.
How much you got for them kidneys?
Yeah. Black market organs. No, made money.
I usually don't follow like big name people.
No, I stay away from all trends and popular people. Honestly,
Like I follow like Rooster Teeth stuff and those people, things like I know that people like I enjoy their content like that.
yeah. If the person's not genuine, I don't care what they have to say.
Yeah.
I mean, most people on the internet aren't.
Maybe in your circles, Devin, because you're following Addison Rae and Young Gravy. Maybe you don't know what genuine internet people look like. Okay, but I can tell. I can tell when someone is in a video if they're being genuine or not.
Usually
that.
What's up, guys? I'm happy.
Yeah, like if you can tell what on looks like. Like if they're turning on for the camera, you can see it.
I do that.
I turn
Usually
on
when
for
I-
you, Calvin.
No.
Do I turn you on?
No.
The pause
a negative.
is palpable.
Yeah,
In editing, can you just draw that pause out?
Yeah, specifically that pause. None of the other 5-second pauses while we read something. But
I'll just skip. I'll just move one pause to the other.
Move them all over there.
He's gonna cut out every other pause in the show and move it to that pause. It's gonna be like a 1 minute long pause where we just sit there and then I say no.
But that inquisitive look in your eye, though.
Mhm. I was thinking. I contemplated it just for you, and then I came to the conclusion that the answer was no.
I'm glad you at least
came to
thought
that
about
conclusion.
Yeah,
You gave it some time.
it wasn't just a flippant response. Like
You
I
let it simmer a little bit.
I marinated it.
Let that gravy just
I'll let that
kinda
marinate.
sit in there, and
I'll let that gravy sit in there. That young gravy.
the gravy, baby.
That young gravy got old. Sitting there marinating.
That sounds gross.
Yeah, old gravy doesn't sound good
gravy
at all. Old gravy sounds like some old
Aged
guy
gravy.
in an old folks' home trying to start a rap career.
Is that going to be after he gets older? He's going to be aged gravy instead of young gravy.
Barrel aged gravy.
It's great.
Oh yeah, oak barrel aged gravy.
Is that one of those things to mix up your drinks?
Yeah.
What's that? What's that called?
Spring.
It's just called
Spring ball.
spring.
That's basically what it is. It's a spring sphere.
Interesting.
spring sphere.
That looks like something that you would just fidget with, like a fidget toy.
Yeah, I
obvious-
fidget
that's-
with everything.
That's what he's doing right now. He's fidgeting it.
That's what I do with my knife.
It sounds dangerous.
It's fun. Oh, that was a good one, guys. I think we got some good conversation in there.
There's some stuff there. There's some stuff.
That's
to play
not.
around
That's
with.
not bad.
This is a good one. I think Mario Kart turned out great. We had a good turnout. Had a lot of fun. A lot of good drinks. The freaking drinks that Emily made were amazing. Thank you again for making those. And
thank you, Emily.
we are going to do something like that again at some point. Maybe we'll do something different though first. We'll figure out something different. But we definitely have another one of those.
Maybe a Smash Bros. One next time.
Maybe we'll do one down here in Raymond. You know, but might not get a huge turnout, but might
We'll
good.
get some people.
We'll get some peeps. We'll draw that Pitchwood crowd in. Bring all them youngins down over there.
All those young gravies
God.
and other condiments. The young condiment group. We got young ketchup, young mustard, all of them.
Like we gotta start our new rap names then. He's
Yeah.
Young Poupon,
Our rap names are going to be various alcoholic
Young
beverages.
Salad Cream.
We got young hazy, we got young lager, and we got young stout. Those are going to be our 3 rap names.
There we go. That's pretty good. Young Lager is pretty.
Young hazy honestly doesn't even sound like a beer name. It just sounds like you're faded constantly. Young hazy.
All right. On that note, I think we should go and play some video games and do something.
We're gonna hit 2 hours in 50 seconds. Can we stretch it?
We can do that. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching this next episode of Beers Per Minute. I was your host, Mick Pettit. I will be your host again next time.
I'm also a host. I'm a
As
co-host.
always, Calvin Mile, Devin Lopez.
Those are backwards on the
I know.
video.
Yes, they are. I know. I realized that as soon as I did it too. 'Cause I even thought about it.
Because I'm on the left side on the video.
Yeah.
That way. There you go. Those two guys
Yeah.
are with me as always. We'll be back again next week. Stay tuned. Stay frosty. Stay
Stay
sexy.
classy.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed our first morning show.
I mean, it's more. It was brunch show. This is brunch. This is brunch with BPM.
It's way earlier than normal. That's for
The
sure.
classy young gravy brunch show.
The young gravy show.
I don't know
It's
if
sponsored
wanna-
by Gravy.
I don't know.
baby.
Sponsored by
I mean,
Gravy.
hey, now if Gravy will sponsor us, sure. Hey, Gravy, why don't you go ahead and jump up on here?
Yeah, after we just trash talked you for 30 minutes. I'm sponsor our episode.
Well, I just didn't care for that little bit. I'll listen to him today. I'll listen to him more, and I'll
Okay.
see what I think.
Minnesota.
And I mean, a lot of good things come from Minnesota.
What things?
Chad Daniels. Chad Daniels.
And on that note,
Hey,
Name any specific thing.
Chad Daniels comes from Minnesota.
I don't know who Chad
So
Daniels
does
is.
Cy Amundsen.
I don't know who that is
Great
either.
comedians.
Oh,
great
two.
comedians.
Okay, yeah, of course. If they grow up in Minnesota, they have to have humor. I mean, otherwise, what else do they have going for them?
Snow.
Chad Daniels. Yeah, I don't know who this is.
Oh yeah. Oh, Chad is amazing. He's like one of my favorite comedians. But all right, everybody.
I might have seen him before.
Bye.
peace.
Bye.
Just keep telling yourself it will be okay. It's still mostly raining outside. Maybe one day I will move back home to stay. At least that's what I say in my mind.
Beers Per Minute has been presented by Stupid Mythic Forest. New episodes come out on Wednesday at 8 a.m. Don't forget to rate and subscribe so you never miss a thing.